It's Monday, 20th of Muharram 1445 after the hijrah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is equivalent to 7th of August 2023. I'm Khadija Nurlemin Eliman with the news on 4. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu met with the governors of 5 states sharing boundaries with the Niger Republic at the presidential villa, Abuja. The governors at the meeting were Umar Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto State and Mai Malabuni of Yobe State. However, issues discussed at the meeting have not been made of diphtheria. It said the affected areas are all 144 local councils in Kano, Katsina, Federal Capital Territory, Yobe, Kaduna, and Bauchi states, 20 contiguous local councils in 6 neighboring states, Gombe, Jigawa, Borno, Nasarawa, Plateau, and Zamfara, and several local Lagos and Osun State. This came as the Federal Ministry of the Health, in collaboration with National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Nigerian Center for Disease, is mobilizing resources to respond effectively to an outbreak in 4 states. Already, a comprehensive response plan has been activated to ensure early detection, containment of cases, and prevention of further transmission through a multi-phase response strategy. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Olofunsho Adebi, who disclosed this in a statement in Abuja yesterday, said available real-time surveillance data shows active diphtheria outbreaks in 25 local councils in Bauchi, Katsina, Yobe, and Kaduna. According to him, the 14 states for the phase 2 responses are Katsina, Kaduna, Kano, Yobe, FCT, Bauchi, Gombe, Jigawa, Borno, Nasarawa, Plateau, Zamfara, Lagos, and Osun. The federal government has opted to resuscitate the moribund free trade zone in Jigawa State as part of effort to create jobs and increase the state yearly revenues. The free trade zone established by the state government a few years back was abandoned as a result of poor infrastructure, with $300,000 operating license fees owed the Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority, NEPSA, since 2017, as well as investors' inadequate patronage, among others. To revive the free trade zone, NEPSA management and the state government have reached an agreement to put in place modalities for the payment of the outstanding fee to NEPSA in a very short time. NEPSA's managing director, Professor Adesoji Adeshuba, commenting when Jigawa State Governor Malo Umar Namadi paid him a visit in Abuja, informed the governor that the authority will do everything possible to revitalize the FTS in the state. The state delegation to acquire more knowledge and input from the authority on the best way to revitalize the FTZ with the aim of generating more revenue for the state. The Nigerian Electricity Regulation Commission, NERC, has said the federal government paid the sum of 36 billion naira to subsidize electricity consumption in the first quarter of 2023 in its quarterly for each candidate to pass the examination. Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno has approved 80 million naira grant to Gowuri Islamic Academy in Jere local government area of the state. Mr. Zulum, who announced this yesterday at the graduation ceremony of the school, said the gesture will enhance education opportunities to vulnerable children. He said the money will be disbursed in installments to support provision of educational facilities, improve teachers' welfare, as well as provide enabling teaching and learning environment in the school. Mr. Zulum also doled out 4.1 million to 23 graduating students and 12 others who memorized the Holy Quran. He said that each of the beneficiaries will receive 250,000, while 11 others who completed their primary education but could not memorize the Holy Quran will get 100,000 each. The governor charged parents to inculcate God teachings of Islam in their children to enable them to become responsible members of the society. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Abdullahi Ganduje, has disclosed why Shetty Mariam was dropped from the ministerial list. Ganduje explains that Shetty was dropped because President Bola Tinubu had no idea how her name appeared on the list. The APC national chairman also disclosed that Kano State needed to nominate a minister with integrity and experience. The Senate has scheduled to screen Shetty on Friday, but prior to the commencement, Tinubu replaced her with Maria Mahmoud Merika Bunkure. Her removal and replacement with Bunkure was contained in a letter Tinubu sent to the Senate and was read by the Senate President Gospel Apapio. However, featuring on a Kano-based radio station, Ganduje said Shetty was dropped due to criticisms that greeted her nomination as a minister. Niger's military leaders have closed the country's airspace after defying a deadline by the regional bloc ECOWAS to hand back power to a civilian government or face possible armed intervention. The army said it believes preparations to invade Niger and begun in 2 African countries, but give no evidence. ECOWAS has not made a statement since the deadline expired. Niger's general appeared to be taking the threat of invasion by West African states seriously. In a televised statement, a spokesman said any violation of the airspace will be met with an energetic and immediate response. ECOWAS has said it hopes to resolve the crisis peacefully, but warned that plans for a military intervention had been worked out. Regional heads of the state will have to approve any such action, while neighboring Burkina Faso and Mali, also led by military rulers, have said they will defend Niger. The UK and France have said that they will support ECOWAS' response to the coup, but have not said whether that includes military action. You heard federal government spends 36 billion naira for electricity subsidy in 3 months. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu meets governors sharing borders with Niger Republic over Niger coup saga. Niger Republic shutdowns airspace as ECOWAS deadline expires. On behalf of the Department of News, our editor Muhammad Suleiman Yobe, I am Khadija Nulamin Enleman saying good afternoon.